getting loose. Guys going through some drills. We're almost at... Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
For three, Murray, and another miss by Denver. And here we go, MP heading to the hoop. Didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky is the limit for him.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net. Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
Murray against MP. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 10 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Got a piece of it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Watson finds Gordon. Now here's Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Denver calls timeout. Some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Here's Najee. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Tyson. They can't stop the run with that one. And so, MV will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
A shot no good, Tyson.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Connects from three-point range.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. On the wing, MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Tyson with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Warriors leading by 23. Here's MP. Again, Golden State.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's Pickett. Hasn't made one yet. There's a screen. Pass to Jokic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very... And welcome back. The Warriors making a change here. MV's checked in. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 28 points for MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jimmy Butler, Podziemski out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's MP. That's short off the rim.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Here's Murray, pass to Najee, and stolen by MP. Here's Podziemski, knocks down the 3 ball. Podziemski's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Valanciunas, good.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Denver passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Pickett. Here's Najee. Pass to Murray. Fires the 3.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Pickett. Here's Najee. Scoreless thus far. Murray from deep 3-point territory. Again, the miss by Murray. MP outside. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Got it off in time. MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the...
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were... And right now, let's see whose job... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at small forward. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Hield. That one goes in.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Here's MP, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Left side, Gordon. Outside for Murray. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Hardaway. He has yet to score.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
The 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And slam dunk by Butler.
That is elite athleticism being showed off by Jimmy Butler.
And so here's Denver. And here is Murray. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And just miss after miss right now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Back to Jokic. Murray outside. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good on the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Jacks up a 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hardaway with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
MP outside from downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic inside, guarded by Green. Gordon with no one around. Oh, good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Back to Murray. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got 6.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Fades. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And a switcher also for Denver. Others checked in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's MP. Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got 57 points.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there may not be a lot of drama now.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now MP driving to the basket. Holmes with the steal. Here's Strother. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Here's MP. Hits from the high post. MP's got 59 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Puts it up from 15, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Out to Hardaway. Back to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Again, the miss by Murray.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Hey, when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
And here's MP for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
In the corner, Murray with it. Hardaway for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Peyton. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Lets the three fly. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Second team foul.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Moses Moody. Gui Santos.
Watson with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.